What's up, man? Hey, just want to talk to you about something. Um, I've been today. I just came back from a funeral, and I was recently saw my grandfather. My grandfather is 92, and he had a little accident in his house, and so I had to go help him out. And he was in a lot of pain. And when I touched him, he was in so much pain that when I touched him, it felt kind of like to him, like I had fire on my hands. That's how much pain his body was in. And so I helped him back into his chair. And as I helped him, he sat down. And after he sat down, he immediately wanted to talk about the Lord. He wanted to talk about what God's responsibility, what a man's responsibility is to God. And he wanted to talk about what it meant to be a man of God and just the things that we do as men of God, requirements that we have. What are we called to? Um, and it was just amazing to me that this man who is basically on the verge of death, right? He's 92. He knows that he's not going to live forever. And he has made peace with that fact. So what is he doing with the rest of his life? He's dedicating his life to the things of God and encouraging the men of God to be the men they're supposed to be. Well, it just inspires me so much that I just thought to myself, that's how I want to die. I want to die like that. I want to die in such a way that when men see me dying, they say, you know what? He might be going, but I respect the way he's going. I respect the fact that he's still standing up for what he believes. I respect the fact that he's dying the way he lived. We all have to die. We all got to face death. And only boys think that they won't die. Only boys try to ignore the fact of death. Only boys have to be faced with the cold reality of touching somebody's cold, lifeless hand to understand that death is real. Only boys will look at their grandfather like I looked at my grandfather and will look at him and say, no, he's going to live. I pray for him that he'll be healed. He's not going to be healed. He's going to die. And he's accepted that fact. Men have to accept reality. That's one of the biggest things that differentiates a man from a boy is accepting reality. And so it just made me think so much about death. And we men, we have to be realists. And so I guess my larger point is this. I know I'm kind of meandering around, but my larger point is this. We men, we have to face those cold realities of life. We have to face that. We have to say to ourselves, I will die. So what will I do with the life that I have left? How am I planning my life out so that I have an impact? And then how am I being an example so all the men that are counting on me, that are following my footsteps, that they know how to live and die so that they can know how to go into that next life with their chest puffed out, with a little bit of manly pride, with a little bit of confidence. So I just wanted to leave that with you guys. I'm so proud of my grandfather and the life that he's led and the example that he's given to me. I just really can't thank God enough for the grandfathers that I've had. My other grandfather I lost last year, he was just such a good, godly man, a humble man, but he would always give the truth to you straight. He would never hold back on the truth. And I just thank God for him and for my other grandfather. They have given me such good examples.